I don't know who needs to hear this. Yahweh, rise at everybody. John 4 verses 27 said, and upon this came his disciple, and marveled that he talked with a woman. Yet no man said, what seekest thou? Or why talkest thou with her? This verse follows Jesus' conversation with the Samaritan woman at the well. When the disciples return, they are surprised with a woman, especially a Samaritan woman, as it was culturally usual and socially frowned upon for a Jewish man, especially a rabbi, to engage in private conversation with a woman, and even more so a Samaritan. Despite their surprise, none of the disciples dared question Jesus about it. This shows their growing reverence and respect for him, even when they didn't fully understand his actions. Spiritual insight: Jesus breaks so-called social barriers to reach hearts this moment it highlighted. His compassion, speaking to someone marginalized. His purpose, to save all, not just a particular group. His authority: he teaches that love, truth, transcend man, made division, insight, breaking cultural norms with purpose. Christ's mission was not bound by social taboos. He prioritized the heart over human customs. He engaged with the outcast because he see values where others see shame. The disciples silent. Disciples were marveled, astounded, amazed. Sometimes God's actions may confuse or challenge our expectation, but mature faith learns to trust before question. Jesus honored individual. Jesus doesn't see the woman merely as a Samaritan or a sinner, but as a soul worthy of revelation and restoration. Just before this, he revealed himself to her plainly as the Messiah. John 4 verses 26. Insight: God does not define people by their past or social status. He looks at the heart, and those hungry for truth receive it, no matter who they are. Number 4, the power of divine appointments. The disciples think they're just returned from getting food, but Jesus been nourished by doing the Father will. John 4 verses 32 verses 34. His meeting with a woman wasn't random, it was divinely orchestrated. Insight: what looked like an ordinary moment, a conversation at a well, maybe a heavenly encounter, we are often unaware of what God is doing behind the scene. The foreshadowing: the gospel for all people. The Samaritan woman becomes the first evangelist in John's gospel, leading many in her town.